As small crews struggle to fight 200,000 gallons of oil pouring relentlessly into the Gulf of Mexico every day, threatening not only the environment and local wildlife, but a thriving seafood and tourism industry, one can't help but wonder why. In a global economy still greatly dependent on oil production, why hasn't anyone designed a plan, or a vessel, to handle such a disaster? Well, the answer is simple. Someone did, 20 years ago.
The problem should not have gotten this far. It should have been taken care of offshore, and with adequate equipment, it could have been maintained offshore 45 miles.
Meet New Iberia, Louisiana native Herman Schellstede. In 1989, he and his company Schellstede Associates were asked to design a vessel that could quickly capture and process escaping oil from major spills or deepwater blowouts. And that's just what he did.
We still do not have the adequate equipment to handle incidents such as the BP blowout. We designed an environmental battleship which was necessary for the gathering, processing, and control of offshore oil and gas wells.
It's called the SeaClean, and it can pump and filter over 38,000 gallons of oily water per minute. The design and engineering were approved, but never put into production. The reason? Oil company executives didn't feel it was necessary, and it's now a decision many insiders have finally begun to question.
This system was designed, it was publicized in various magazines, and could be built and constructed in 18 to 20 months. But our greatest concern was the deep water blowout, and we envisioned that whenever drilling in deep water would occur, a standby vessel such as a SeaClean would be on hand and could be delivered to the site within 18 to 20 hours.
Stopping production of oil would cost billions in economic revenue, and with new questions about the future of deep-sea drilling, it remains to be seen if the industry can finally develop the technology necessary to prevent future disasters.
We have drilled thousands of wells successfully. The public, the government, and the oil companies should review this and see if this is not a logical way to obtain an insurance policy for the type of events that we just witnessed.
Today, Schellstede Associates are working around the clock to solve this problem once and for all in deepwater drilling. Incidents like the tragedy of Deepwater Horizon remind us of the fragile nature of this billion-dollar industry, and until we find real solutions to these problems, we're not out of the water yet.